You already know, my peoples. Let me know, have you ever seen a 59-year-old fighter have any success? Come on now. So people want to believe that Mike Tyson was going to somehow turn back the hands of time and look like the old Mike Tyson. He was going to knock Jake Paul out. All these things were going to play out the way you thought. No. If you put another 57, 58-year-old person in front of Mike Tyson, he'll demolish him. Because they're going to be on the same level as far as physicality. But you can't take somebody of that age and expect him to actually beat a 27-year-old kid. It's just not going to happen. There's two reasons why people can't accept the results of that fight. Number one, they thought Mike Tyson was going to win. They were sure Mike Tyson was going to win. So now they're on denial that he lost. And number two, they simply don't like Jake Paul. So they cannot accept, they hate the fact that Jake Paul won. See, from my perspective, I don't look at it as, what I like, what I don't like. I just look at what happened. Before the fight, I predicted that Jake Paul was going to beat Mike Tyson. Why? Because of what I just told you, man. When you put a 58-year-old fighter versus a 27-year-old fighter, listen, I don't need to look at more numbers. Those are the numbers that I need to look at right there. And that's enough to tell me that the 58-year-old is going to get pummeled. That's the way boxing works, my people. If you've never seen a 58-year-old fighter have success versus a guy in their 20s, why would you expect it to happen now? Why do you think that the fight has to be rigged for Jake Paul to win? When in reality, what happened was, after, I don't know, maybe the third, the fourth round, whenever it was, Mike Tyson gassed out. And Jake Paul made the decision to not hurt him. Jake Paul could have knocked him out. For whatever reason, he decided, you know what, I'm not going to do this. And that's it. That's the way the fight played out. Jake Paul took it easy. And I keep it real with y'all, man. Listen, if Jake Paul would have slept Mike, I believe that there could have been some problems in that arena. Mike Tyson is an icon, a legend. A lot of people was in that arena to see him. If he would have got hurt in that fight, Jake Paul may have ended up getting hurt too, or members from his team. People are on denial. They don't want to accept that Jake Paul won that fight. I'm here to tell you, Jake Paul won. Both fighters stepped into the ring to compete, and the better man won. The younger man won. The guy who had all the physical advantages won. That's what happens in boxing, my peoples. All that stuff about, the fight was staged and they planned it like that, that's all made up stuff, my peoples. That's why you may notice that most of the people posting about that is people who never laced on a pair of gloves in their lives, man. It's people who never boxed one single day in their lives. And they keep posting all these conspiracies. But when you look at what the fighters are saying, what the trainers are saying, ain't nobody saying that fight was staged, man. Because it wasn't. It was a real fight. The only reason why you may think it was staged is because you don't understand what the hell a 50-year-old is going to feel in his body when he's trying to box. He's not going to turn back the clock, the hands of time like y'all expected. Any 58-year-old that you put in the ring versus Jake Paul is going to look like that. And they're going to get pummeled. So there you have it, my peoples. You already know what it is. Box Center, your favorite boxers, favorite boxing show.